rated mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Patriot Angle Podcast, a show unfiltered, unscripted, raw. Your hosts, Mike and Rooster.
Hey guys, welcome to the Patriot Angle Podcast. I'm your host, Mike. Today we did an earlier Twitch live feed, which will be plugged into the audio version of the show, which you can find us on Spotify, Apple, Google, and anywhere you hear a podcast. So with further ado, here is today's earlier podcast that was on Twitch. For those who don't know what Twitch is a very, very conservative platform for gamers and as well as political and talk show podcast hosts. So with further ado, tune in to today, the earlier feed here of me and Rooster. So here we go, guys.
Joe here. I hope everybody tuned in to last night's Twitch feed. Me and the Rooster laying some crazy politics down. Spitting on the whole AOC scenario, spitting on just everything. I mean, we were having a good time, cracked open a couple cold ones, talking about how Biden is being Biden, delusional as usual, so to speak. But, folks, we live in a crazy world, a very crazy world, and I want to basically explain to the listeners here what truly is happening here in this country. We are going through a national meltdown, so to speak, of politics, cultural division, and just ethnical separation, so to speak. And it's funny because like last night, like I said, last night's feed is going to be entirely different from what I'm about to say right now. Right now is a little bit more serious, on a serious note. Last night I chose to have a little bit fun here on the Twitch feed with Rooster and just cracking up and just enjoying life, because that's what we have to do, folks. We need to enjoy life from time to time. But I want to make it a little bit more serious today. Folks, this crap, this shit we go through, it needs to end. It needs to end. It needs to come to a conclusion. Okay, we need to have some closure from everything of what we're going through. The COVID era, so to speak, the mask wearing, the social distance, folks, it's getting old. We are now well over a year of living through this crap. Literally, a year of living through this crap. And it's gotten so far radicalized since the beginning of when it took its place. It came into play, right around the end of February going into March of 2020, right? We all had to hear the ongoing saga of the radical Democrats basically saying, it's Trump's fault. Trump should have took action more with China and, closing the border and this and that. Okay, we had to hear that. We had to hear that from the radical left machines such as Nancy Pelosi, which is Chuck Schumer, everybody there on the Democrats. They had to basically spit their views. They had to tell, it's Donald Trump's fault. It's Donald Trump's fault. Folks, let me tell you one damn thing. Okay, here, and this has a lot to do with why I chose to come back to Twitch and just abandon the other platforms. Okay, because I had a choice. There was a couple choices that I made personally of doing the live feeds. Okay, other than being banned for life, so to speak, which I mentioned on last night's Twitch feed. Yeah, me and Rooster, believe it or not, we are officially banned from life here from Facebook Live. Yeah, which is very weird because let me get into that here before I got into the other stuff. They're still allowing the Patriot Angle Podcast Facebook page to be posted on the platform. Still allowed to be posting some things. There are the independent fact checkers still there. With the the fact checking and everything. If it doesn't fit their narrative, they're going to fact check you. Then they're going to place you in Facebook jail. Well, guess what? They decided to put us in permanent Facebook jail, so to speak, from the live feeds. Yeah, we did a live feed. You can tune on to the Spotify and Google and Apple platforms for that audio version of the Facebook Live feed last month, believe it or not. If you want to tune into the audio version of that, you can hear us on those platforms with the audio version. Or if you want to see exactly the actual live video version of that, go over to the Patriot Angle Podcast Facebook page, scroll down to where it says videos, and you can see that video in its entirety. And then you can come back to this feed, comment on the Twitch feed here on the chat box in the section where it says chat, and then just leave me a basic comment of why you think they banded us, because I watched that entire video probably maybe about 10 times. 10 times, right? Don't laugh at me. I had to watch that video 10 times to try to understand why they banned us from Facebook, because they're telling us that we violated 175 codes of some kind of crap. Yeah, we violated 175 codes on Facebook Live. 175, huh? Rooster made a funny remark last night. We didn't hit the 200 mark. I guess not, but still.
All right, guys, you're hearing a live feed from earlier today on the Twitch platform. You can see its entire video on Twitch. You can find us at Patriot_Angle_podcast, and you can see that entire video. I'm gonna take a quick break, guys, and don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after these words, guys. You don't want to miss the rest of this feed here we did. Very, very interesting feed. Got into some crazy politic angles. And like I said, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after these words, guys.
Hi guys, this is the Rooster from the Patriot Angle Podcast. This episode is sponsored by Podbay.fm. You can go there to stream thousands of podcasts, as well as this podcast, the Patriot Angle Podcast. Tune in, guys, and we'll see you next week on the show. But remember, Podbay.fm.
All right, guys, we're back to the show. For those who's just joining in, we have a new home. Yes, a new live home after we were fucking kicked off of Facebook Live for violating 175 codes of, I guess, I don't know. But anyways, we're no longer using Facebook Live as live videos because we were banned from life. Just an attack on conservatism. It is really an attack on American views. But welcome to today's show. It is Thursday, April 8th, 2021. The show is now in season 2. And welcome to today's show. Got a lot to talk about. Like I said, for those who just tuning into today's show, we did a earlier live feed off of Twitch, and just plug it into the live feed for those who don't have Twitch. Plug it in some of its feed here, not all of it. You can listen to the full video content on Twitch, which has been uploaded to our. Yes, we still have Facebook, but they're only allowing us to do posting and regular comments. They're not allowing us to do live feeds for some strange, odd reason. But with that being said, they are still allowing us to upload some of the posting. So you can see that posting of Twitch on the Facebook angle, the Facebook page on that, the Patriot Angle Podcast, as well as you can see us on Twitch as well. So if you're not a fan of Twitch or you don't know what Twitch is, download Twitch on either Google or the Apple App Store. With that being said, I'm going to plug more into today's earlier show. So tune in, guys. Here we go.
175? I mean, seriously, these nerds from Silicon Valley, do they have anything better to do than just to watch these conservative live feeds such as, our podcast and other podcast hosts out there? They have to watch these feeds because their life is so damn depressing and miserable that they have to watch feeds like myself. They have to watch other conservative feeds to fact check everything, and then they make a little report back to their main headquarter facility there in the Silicon Valley in California, and the Patriot Angle Podcast violated 175 codes. What the fuck is this shit? Folks, this is getting bad. This is what I'm talking about. Conservative podcasting, conservative hosts, vloggers, bloggers out there, people, on other platforms, other than this platform here at Twitch, other platforms. You got platforms out there like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Oh, God, the list goes on, folks. You have new ones now. I don't know if anybody heard of these newer platforms. We have actual conservative platforms out there, such as Rumble, such as Parler, right? That are now being either censored, banned, or blacklisted. Yeah, if they don't fit your narrative, or they don't, you don't fit, their narrative, the radical left, they will blacklist you and cancel you and try to censor the crap out of you. Yeah, this is the country we live in today. This is the United States lost itself, I want to say, about 10 years ago. Right after Barack Obama took the oath of office, that's when the country was literally being injected from this radical poison. The Democrats literally chose the fate of their own future. They transformed, they like almost like mutated into another some kind of form of this new party that we see them today, and it's getting a lot worse. It's getting a lot worse. There was a I'm sorry, it's not laughable. It's not laughable. Folks, this is serious. This is serious shit of what we're going through. Serious shit, and it's just gonna get worse. It's just going to get worse. We see this new congresswoman that came into office well over a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, this Ocasio-Cortez. This woman, folks, is, some of the stuff that she is saying is very dangerous stuff. Very, very dangerous stuff. She mentioned just before with this senator here from Texas, Ted Cruz, okay, a conservative Republican, just trying to do what's best for the American people, right? She bashed the hell out of Ted Cruz. Bashed the hell out of him. Told him he was no good. He should step down as senator. He is causing dangerous rhetoric towards the American people. No. What dangerous rhetoric is he causing towards the American people? What is he causing? Oh, so he goes down to the southern border, and get this is what she commented this, last week, and I mentioned this on the audio version of of the podcast here, which you can hear on that episode on Spotify and other platforms out there. Look for that episode. It's called AOC, Dangerously Reporting. I forgot what the headline was. You got to look at it. You'll see. It's the very first audio version episode of earlier. It was actually earlier this week. Saturday going into Sunday. You'll see it. You'll see it on the Spotify app. It's the very first episode that pops up on Spotify and those other platforms. But basically, AOC bashing Ted Cruz. Yeah, she was bashing him. She was saying that he had no right to go down to the border to criticize to one of, actually, believe it or not, one of the Biden staffers were there at the migrant camps. Okay, and Ted Cruz was trying to show the American people what's truly happening there in the detention camps. Yeah, these kids that are coming over, making the long journeys across the Mexican landscape, the Guatemalan landscape, the rest of the countries down there in Mexico and Central America. Some of these kids are coming in, through what we call coyotes and cartel members and everything, and they're using these kids as pawns, right? So when the kids, and some of these kids are either being accompanied by these group of people, or some of them are coming through by themselves, without some type of parental guidance or anything. Some of these kids are as young as 12, 11, 10, 9 years old. It's really, really. Folks, this is real. This is what's really going on. And the press, the mainstream media, they're not reporting on this. They're not reporting on it. And it's funny, too, because they've reported all on this crap last year and the last 4 years under the Trump administration. Right? We seen this with when Trump was president. But are they reporting it now with Biden? No. Biden is getting so much leniency by the mainstream media. It's sick. It's disgusting. And it's disgraceful. It really is. And it just shows you the difference between the two administrations, between Trump and now Biden. And I'll go into the press, the mainstream difference between them in a little bit here, because I want.
All right, folks, what you're hearing is a live stream here. Earlier we did on the Twitch app. Like I said, Twitch, a very conservative platform, similar to YouTube, but without heavy restrictions. So head over to Twitch. I encourage all my followers, Rooster and I, we encourage all the followers, all the people that subscribed to the Patriot Angle Podcast Facebook page. We're not trying to diminish any Facebook people. Facebook's Facebook. But what we will diminish is people that ban and shadow banned and blacklist. So if you're not a big fan of Facebook and you want some just really, really true conservative beliefs and just thoughts, head over to Twitch, guys. Download that Twitch. Twitch, guys, it's awesome. It's got some awesome gaming, awesome political talk show host on there. It's very, very similar to YouTube, but like I said, without the heavy restrictions. So download that Twitch app, guys. You're gonna love it. We'll be right back after these words. Don't go anywhere, guys. Hey guys, show today is sponsored by Spotify. Spotify, what a great app. Not only do I use it for my show here, the Patriot Angle podcast and also the Patriot Brief, but I also, in my leisure time, love to listen to the podcast on there as well with the shows, even the music. And what's great about Spotify, guys, is you can create your personal playlists and listen to it anywhere you go.
if you're low on data, or if you just don't want to use your data, you can download your playlist right to your phone, your iPhone, your Android, and listen to it offline. So you don't really need to listen to it with your data on your personal phone's carrier service. What I also love about Spotify is their premium service. The premium service, folks, if you're not into the ads, sign up for Spotify Premium. What is it? It's basically their upgraded service on the app, and you can bypass all the ads, because trust me, folks, there's times where I don't even like listening to the ads on any of the platforms today that we have today. So download Spotify. You're going to love it, folks. It's like cutting edge. Everything you could possibly think of, it's on the Spotify app. Podcasts, shows, music, everything. Download it today, guys. You'll love it.
All right, folks, we're back on the show. We're going to be closing it out soon. Before we close it out, and before I play the rest of the Twitch feed we did, Rooster and I, earlier on the Patriot Angle podcast, I want to remind the loyal listeners, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for allowing us to express not only our Patriot views, and I do understand that me and Rooster come from very, very different backgrounds, but we do express very similar conservative views. Me being growing up in the upper north region of the New Jersey, New York City area. A lot of people say I just sound like I just moved here a couple months ago. But you know what? I am proud of my northern culture, but I'm not proud of what's going on up north. But anyway, and then Rooster, of course, being raised in the deep south, we do express the same conservative views. But with that being said, folks, I do want to allow the listeners to basically understand us a little bit better. And what I mean by that is you can tune in to the Twitch feeds, the live Twitch feeds on Twitch. What is Twitch? Twitch is a live conservative live feed similar to YouTube, but very, very conservative. There is no filter. It is very raw, unfiltered, unscripted material, designed for both podcast hosts, whether you're a vlogger or a blogger, or you're into the gaming industry. Head over to Twitch. You're going to love it, folks. It is the latest conservative platform for all ideal hosts. So head over to Twitch. Our good friends at Twitch, you're going to love it, folks. That being said, let's close it out soon here on the Twitch feed that we did earlier today. So here we are here.
Set me up. They set me up.
Well, Mr. Mike, in a few minutes, I'm going to take a break and go to the store.
Yeah, I'm going to close it out here. Actually, we're going to close it out here because I think this is the longest damn podcast that we did.
Yeah, me and you.
I mean, last night, God willing, we went up to like an hour and 40 minutes, about an hour and 39 minutes feed.
We're about to start a real show talking about an hour a day.
We're about 2 hours and 15 minutes into the feed, and I thank you, Twitch, for allowing us this, because
yes,
damn well Facebook Live would be giving us the red box in the top popping up. We seen that a couple weeks ago, a month ago, when Rooster and I were on the Facebook Live feed. They kept on giving us the red box. You know what the red box is? Okay, you're getting too close. Oh yeah, that's violation 125. Can't do the middle finger on Facebook Live.
Sorry.
Yeah, we said what last night? How many violations did we violate? 175. Rooster was like, is that it? We didn't approach the 200 mark.
I know, we didn't pass the 200 mark.
You had these. Hold on, let's close.
That was my goal.
We're gonna close it out here in 5 minutes. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
You have these nerds from Silicon Valley there in San Francisco.
Shit-o.
Fact-checking nerds that live in their mama's basement that eat Hot Pockets that look like this. I don't like what Mr. Mike and Rooster's talking about, so we're going to fact check them and put them in Facebook jail and give them 175 Facebook violations. Come on, man.
Damn, they fact check me or not.
Come on, man.
For us to be a comedian.
Come on, man.
I'm not good at that either.
Come on, man. What's wrong, man? Is the Hot Pocket not hot enough for you? Is it cold in the middle?
Yeah.
Or like Garf says from Wayne's World, Hot Pockets, hot on the outside, cold in the middle. Remember that movie? That movie was cool. That was pulled off, by the way. They had Wayne's World 1 and 2 on Netflix. They pulled that off of Netflix because it showed too much of acid related type of experience from the 80s. Almost fell backwards.
Don't do that.
They said, we got 3 more minutes, okay. They said that they pulled off Wayne's World. That's the next part of cancel culture. They pulled off Wayne's World 1 and 2 off of Netflix because it shows too much acid type of experience from the 80s. The fuck? They pulled off Petty Le Pew, which we said on Facebook Live. I think that's why we were banned, because we couldn't say the truth. Petty Le Pew was pulled off the Disney character, the skunk, after being the skunk for 70 plus years in Disney. Pulled off because it showed too much racism type of comments. But the old pervert guy from Family Guy is still rolling around with his card on the show. It's still allowed to say perverted,
Chomo stuff.
child molestation type topics on the show. But that's okay to the radical left. That's okay. That's okay. They're allowed to do that. They're allowed to do that.
He's probably supporting them.
They're allowed to do that. Oh, God.
He's probably donating to their
Oh,
charity.
my God, man. Everything on, I mean, what is going on?
Elmer Fudd's going to be next because he carries a gun. He tries to kill the fucking rabbit.
Yeah, that's can't do that. Oh, they also pulled off, remember the show, with Brad Pitt in 1991, Cool World. Remember that, Cool World? You never seen the movie Cool World?
I don't think so.
Cool World was like a rated R version of Roger Rabbit.
Oh.
Y'all remember Roger Rabbit, right? But Cool World was like a spit-off to Roger Rabbit. They pulled off Cool World off of that because it represented bestiality, yeah. They pulled that off, and they also...
Next thing you know, they'll be doing that to Howard the Duck.
Nope, pulled off. Already.
Did they?
Yep, pulled it
Because
off.
they had that sex scene with the chick.
Yeah, they pulled it off. Folks,
Yeah.
come on, they're movies.
What's next, Roger Rabbit?
They pulled that off already.
God damn.
Yep, pulled that off. Bugs Bunny.
Harvard Martian?
Pulled that off.
God damn.
Bugs Bunny. Pulled that off. Who else was pulled off?
Walt Disney, you're going down.
Walt Disney's shackled in his grave right now. Like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah.
Well, he was a little perverted back in his day, too.
Did you see the
That's subliminal messaging in his cartoons.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Did you see the mask over there was a mask over the Easter Bunny when Biden and Dr. Jill Biden was on the tower there at the Capitol? They had a mask over the Easter Bunny. Come on, man. Why are you putting a mask over the Easter Bunny, man?
It's fucking stuffed.
There wasn't a mask on the Easter Bunny last year when Trump was in office.
Ain't it stuffed?
Trump would, huh?
Ain't the damn rabbit stuffed?
But still, the point is, it's the Easter Bunny, man. They had a
I know,
mask.
but ain't it stuffed?
No.
It's a real rabbit?
Yeah.
That's fucking inhumane.
Yeah, it's a real rabbit, guys. It's the Easter Bunny. The children want to know why the mask is over the Easter Bunny. Why did you have the mask over the Easter Bunny, Mr. Biden? Come on, man. It's the Easter Bunny. The kids don't want to see a mask over the Easter Bunny. Like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? The Easter Bunny's probably shaking his head like, damn it, man, I gotta do a press conference with this delusional crazy old bag of a president. I'd rather be sitting next to the beautiful First Lady, Melania, and the real president, Donald Trump. And put a fucking mask on, man, for the kids. Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with that fucking Easter bunny, man? Damn it.
The next thing you know, the damn eggs is going to be in masks.
Yeah, they're going to have little masks around the damn eggs. What? The fuck? The only thing you're catching from raw eggs is salmonella. You're not catching COVID. Stupid bastards.
Right.
Stupid jerk-offs. Anyway.
Alright, I'm getting rid of.
So we're going to close it out. Thank you. Rooster and I give Twitch much respect, much love. Thank you for allowing us to broadcast on your conservative platform instead of Facebook.
Yeah.
And Twitter. Tweet, 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 tweet. Anyways, that's what Biden's doing. He's tweeting along.
Somewhere.
But thank you. And like Rooster and I say, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, right, Rooster? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button here on Twitch. Don't forget to hit that like button. God willing, we're still on Facebook. We're still on it. We're just not allowed to do live feeds.
Yeah.
Don't forget to hit the follow button on Instagram. We're on Instagram. The Instagram is the Patriot Angle Podcast. And don't forget to friend us here on Twitch. Patriot_Angle_ podcast. So don't forget to...
much love.
Much love, yes. Much love, much respect. 2 hours and 20 minutes, God willing. Thank you, Twitch, for allowing us to broadcast this long. Like I said, if it was Facebook or Fakebook, we'd be getting the red box about an hour ago. Anyways,
45 minutes.
Anyways, thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next episode, guys.
Bye.
All right, guys, you just heard an awesome feed of the Twitch show of the Patriot Angle podcast. Thank you for tuning in to the audio version here on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, our good friends at Anchor. Thank you, Anchor, for allowing us 2+ years, God willing. Oh, boy, I hope we make another 2+ years. Hopefully, with all this crap going down. But for those who's interested in listening to other episodes here at the Patriot Angle Podcast, just head over to any platform, whether it's Spotify, Anchor, Apple, Google Podcasts. If you have an Android device, just go into the Google search bar, whether it's Google or you have the Google Assistant, just tell Google, play the Patriot Angle podcast, will pop right up. If you have Alexa, tell Alexa, search Patriot Angle podcast, and we'll pop right up there on the Alexa device. Crazy technology, but I'm telling you right now, it does work. Also tune in, as we will be doing a Twitch feed later this evening. Yes, the Rooster and Mike is back on the Twitch feed, rolling those viewers right in. So join us in on the live Twitch feed. We'll be answering questions and comments, whether they're good comments or bad comments. We still answer them. And tune in, guys, as we'll be having a good old time. See you on the next one, guys.
You just heard an episode of the Patriot Angle podcast, an Anchor platform.